Most men are sleepwalking through life. They're told who to be, told how to think, told what's acceptable. And they obey. They wear the mask, they drift. They wait for permission to become the man they already know they could be. But here's the truth. Nobody's coming to give you permission. Nobody's going to hand you the crown. It's yours to claim. You see, the secret of change isn't fighting the old version of yourself. It's remembering who you are and building from that place. As Socrates said, the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. This isn't motivation. This is a wake-up call. A rally cry for every man who knows deep down he's meant for more. Look at your life closely, brother. How much of it is actually yours? Your beliefs, your habits, your image of what a real man should be? How much of that was handed to you before you were old enough to choose for yourself? Parents, teachers, media, religion, culture, all with their own blueprint for who you're supposed to be. And here's the trap. Most men never question it. They live out somebody else's program. They perform instead of live. They do that because they hope that one day they'll feel like men, while silently knowing something's missing deep within. But you don't become a man by performing a role. You become one by returning to yourself, by stripping away what wasn't yours and rebuilding from what is. I lived this for years. I was doing what I thought I was supposed to do, working hard, climbing ladders, chasing titles. On paper, everything seemed right, but inside something was off. I was restless and disconnected. I built a life that looked successful, but truthfully, it wasn't mine. It was the version I'd been told to build, and I remember the day it hit me. I was sitting at my desk, good salary, managerial position, but I felt hollow inside, like I was in a prison cell. It was like I was watching someone else live my life. And that's when this voice came through. It wasn't loud, not dramatic, just clear as fuck. This isn't you. And in that moment, I realized I couldn't keep performing for approval. And it was time for me to start finally living in alignment with who I was and who I am, and aligned with what's truly important to me. So I made the decision to hand in my notice, not because I had it all figured out, far from it, but because I couldn't portray myself any longer. And that's what waking up feels like. It's not some heroic moment. It's a quiet decision to stop drifting and start building, the life that's yours. And it hasn't been plain sailing, but it was the best decision I ever made. You see, brother, you can't outsource your transformation. A brotherhood can guide you. A mentor can light the path. But you still have to walk it by yourself. And truth be told, that path won't always feel noble. Sometimes it's cold, quiet, unseen. But that's where a man meets himself. That's why I record these videos. That's why I lead from the front. Because this right here, this isn't content. It's training. It's the forge. It's for men who are ready to stop fighting the old and start building the new. You've always had the power. You've just forgotten. You are not what happened to you. You are not your mistakes. You are not the stories others told about you. You are who you choose to become. Now. Not someday, but now. And when you stop pouring energy into fighting the old version of yourself, when you focus the energy on building the man you're meant to be, everything fucking changes. Your energy sharpens, your presence deepens, you begin to feel alive. That's the moment drift ends and self-leadership begins. When you fight the old, you stay trapped. When you build the new, you get free. When you wait for permission, you stay small. When you act from your heart, you rise. When you copy someone else, you wear a mask When you remember who you are, you wear a crown. Because this isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about showing up every day as the man you said you'd be. This is what we're building here. A brotherhood of men choosing sovereignty over drift. Men who don't just talk about change, they embody it. Men who lead not from anger or bravado, but from grounded presence, integrity, and heart. This isn't a place to argue about what a good man should be. It's a place to become one. This is the forge. This is the training ground. This is where you remember who you are. So here's my challenge to you. Stop fighting the old version of yourself. Start building the new one. Start today, not tomorrow. Drop a comment below. Tell me one area you want to focus on rebuilding right now. Like the video so it spreads, and subscribe to the channel. Because this isn't entertainment, it's initiation. Every week we sharpen the compass, we strip away the masks, we forge men who are grounded, sovereign, and alive. Most men drift, grounded men don't. We rise. Till the next one, my friend, stay rooted.